The question I got yesterday is, what is the point of me making videos? And I want to talk about it. So why am I making these videos? Who I'm making it for? And what I want to accomplish it. So the reason is, um, I don't want to impose my values on you. I just want to make you ask yourself, are you happy? Are you satisfied? If not, then why are you not changing your life if you're not happy? And who I want to ask this is actually the kids, younger people than me, because uh, they still have time to change just by a little, just by a centimeter. If they turn the wheel to the one side, it can go much, much, much better. Have you ever shoot a gun? Yeah. So if you just move it just tiny bit left after 300 meters, a kilometer, that little small thing, I mean a lot bigger. It's gonna be a few meters to the left or to the right depending on where you moved your aim. So that's why I wanna focus on the kids, because uh, they they that one small thing that can make them shift, it's gonna result in bigger impact than for somebody who's 20 or 30 or 40. Yes, I actually have a 40 years old watching this video, so even though I want to help the 40 years old as well, but younger people, 18 and younger, the videos are mostly for you. So I'm not saying that I'm right and that what I'm doing is correct, but I'm saying that you should figure out for yourself, how do you become happier, healthier, wealthier? How do you find love and friends and stuff like that? Because I see a lot of people complaining all the time, and when I ask them like, why are you not working on it? Why don't you do something about it? They tell me because there's nothing to do, nothing to improve, and I don't agree with that. I always think there's a way, and in social worker, there are like two families, like two points of view. One about the poverty. So one is that somebody else is to blame for you being poor, the president, the government, the system, the economy, and stuff like that. And the other point of view is that you are the blame for being poor. And in this time, I don't mean just poor by not having money. I mean poor over here, culturally, spiritually, intellectually, emotionally poor. Like you're just not experiencing the world the way it is. So if you're sitting every day in your home and just watching movies, then what's the point of the life? There is one story I read, at least I should have read when I was in high school, but I didn't. Uh, it's about people being chained in the cave, and only seeing the shadows on the wall of the cave. And they thought the life is the shadow, what they see on the cave. And one day, one of the guys break loose from the cave, from the chains in the cave, and he tried to exit the cave, but because his eyes were adjusted to the night, the sun was too bright, and he was like, no, the truth is too bright, I don't want to face it. And he walked back to the cave. The story doesn't go that way, but that's how I imagine, like, people don't want to face the truth because the easy way, the comfortable way, even though they're not satisfied with their current life, it's much easier to be sad and blame somebody else than to blame yourself and actually try and work on it. So that's what I want to accomplish with this video. Like, if you're listening to this, just ask yourself, are you happy, and do you want to become happy? And if the answer is I want to become happy, then do something about it. It doesn't have to be reading books. It could be going for a walk, or finding new friends, or getting, you know, a tattoo, or I don't know, whatever makes you happy, joining a club, or uh, starting to play guitar, or ride a bicycle, whatever, just do something that makes you happy. And if you say, well, I'm already happy, and then I want to ask you, do you want to be fulfilled? Do you want to enjoy life? Because I know for myself, traveling, there's nothing better than traveling. I spent about 7 hours walking from one side of the Brooklyn to another side of Brooklyn. It was like 30 degrees Celsius, which is about 90 plus degrees Fahrenheit. And I have my two backpacks, my jacket, I have this on, and it was like nightmare. But I didn't stop. I only spent 2 times. Once I walked in to buy water, and other time was, well, you figure out why. And that 7 hours was the best 7 hours of my life. I don't care what you say, but like experiencing that thing, and the change of the architecture and the people and the nature. And I saw a squirrel, which was my first time ever seeing a squirrel. And when I was a kid, squirrel was my favorite animal, so that was awesome for me. And I got to play with the squirrel. And then I saw like a beautiful river. I have the picture on my Instagram, and like, it was fun just walking through Brooklyn. And the Brooklyn isn't even the best part of the town. Like, last year I did the same thing through Manhattan, and imagine how good it is. And then I went to Paris and to Amsterdam, and traveling is the best. So if you are happy, then try traveling. You'll be fulfilled, because there are four ways for you to motivate yourself. The one is money, two is mating, three is movement, and four is mastery. Yes, four ends of motivation. So figure out which one's for you. And for me, I always thought it was the movement, but recently I realized it was something else. So if you wanna guess which one is for me, then uh, just leave the comment or whatever, and then I'll do something special for you if you guess which one is for me. So that's what I have to say. Why am I making this video? So I wanna spark something in your brain, like to ask yourself to be more curious, to start, pushing against the world. So if you're complaining, only if you're complaining, you have to do something. And I'm gonna share, just comment below or DM me or whatever. I'm gonna share with you my screensaver, and then you can put it on your phone. It says 0% complaining. That's my goal. Sometimes I complain, but that's my goal, to go to 0. The less I complain, the happier I am. So this is only for you if you're complaining. If you're not complaining, and this is not for you, then you won in your life. Congratulations, and I'm gonna learn from you. But if you're complaining, do something about it. Do something about it, okay? See you later. Bye bye.